this guy shit in a pool, and it was like, and it popped up on the water, and it was like, it was floating, and then
wait, I have a different start of the story. That's not what I remember.
Didn't you shit in it?
No. I did not do that.
Then who wiped
Bro,
their ass? No, it wasn't.
That was you.
No, it wasn't.
You took the lifeguard thing.
No, that was you.
Swear to God.
Hold up.
Oh, we're back.
Whoa, what's up?
Another podcast.
Let's go.
Your neighbors are pissed. All right,
They just hear some rambunctious kids, man.
We're fucking alive. We're fucking well. And we're about to crack this Red Bull because I'm addicted.
You are addicted, dude.
Oh.
How many of those do you drink a
That
day?
shit? Holy fuck. I'm ready.
You just grow wings.
I'm ready to fucking...
Isn't that their tagline?
I wish I could do an edit right now. I'm like... fucking fly away, dude. Okay, so we got some topics to talk about today. Bro, the whole day has just been kind of like... And then the podcast goes, and it's like...
It does. It does. Podcast brings great joy.
It brings great joy. It brings creativity.
It's fun. It's
flowing
fun.
minds. Flowing...
Just talking.
Flowing minds. Speaking truth.
So, what do we got on the
Let me take a look. Let me
for
take
today?
a look. We're going to be answering some questions that people asked me through my Instagram, that I asked people what should we talk about on the podcast? And this is the first topic that we got was dreams.
Dreams. Dreaming. I once had a dream.
There's no need to get political, dude. Okay. Anyways. So dreams. What do you think about dreams, man?
So, like, our future, like, what we want in the future, basically?
I don't know. It wasn't very
like, what's
specific.
my dream?
It just said dreams.
That's very vague.
Here's what we got. Here's what we have. We either have dreams like you fall asleep and we're thinking about those dreams, or we're thinking about the dreams as in like the visions of like what you.
I guess we could talk about both.
Let's talk about both.
All right. So, whenever I'm sleeping at night, my dreams, they get a little funky. I've had some weird dreams.
I have recently as well. I don't know why they've been more vivid.
I don't even know why I have these dreams.
Do you think they've been...
But there's a message behind every dream. Like,
is that true,
You're
though?
dreaming that because, like, what emotion you're feeling.
Is that true? Like, what's in your dream is going to happen?
Because it's what you're feeling mentally. Like, if you're, like, I don't know, sad or scared or happy, that's what your dream's going to be like that.
Go to bed and you have a dream based around being sad or happy or whatever?
Yeah. Or, like, what you're worried about in life.
Oh, yeah, I can see that because that's what your mind, like,
it's what your mind is, like, your subconscious is thinking about that.
You default, man.
Yeah.
Default running.
What's, like, one of your weirdest dreams you've had?
I used to have these dreams. I honestly don't know if they were dreams or if I was just, like, hallucinating. But, like, deadass. When I was, like, a kid, I used to, like, stare at my nightlight to go to bed. Like, right. I used to, like, not close my eyes. So I would sit there, and I would stare into the door where the nightlight was. And I just sit there, and I think I would fall asleep, but, like, I would have these dreams where I was still staring at it, and then it would go in, and it would look like the door was so far away, and I was just reaching in, and I was, like, all the way, like it looked like it was, like, everything, like,
yeah,
I don't know, like Willy Wonka. Like, just
zooming out. And, like,
yeah, like Willy, I don't know if it's on Willy Wonka or something, like one of the doors, like,
yeah, like just tunnel vision kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like tunnel vision. And
I think I've had that before.
I don't know. That's one of my, like, weirdest dreams.
The thing is, though, like, you don't remember them either most of the time.
That was when I was a kid. I remember that, but I had that, like, often. That was, like, weird. I don't know why I had that often.
Yeah, I've had some weird stuff.
You know the myth about, like, if you drink apple juice before you go to bed, you're supposed to have, like, vivid dreams? I think that's a lie because I did that one time. It didn't work.
There's one vitamin. It's, like, what, B12?
It's B12 is an energy vitamin.
But it gives you, like, crazy dreams.
Hold the fuck up.
Swear.
No, because I've been having crazy dreams, like, real life. Like, sometimes I've, like, woken up and I'll be like, yo, like, I thought I did this last night, but I didn't. And I think it's because I've been drinking energy drinks.
There's a lot of B12 in it.
There's a
same thing with, like, mushrooms, I think.
You need to start drinking
if you
drinks,
eat mushrooms, like, not like shrooms, not shrooms, but, like,
what kind of, oh, just regular mushrooms?
Just regular mushrooms you get from, like, the grocery store.
I don't know if there's There's vitamin B12, 120% in here.
Yeah.
That's why I've been having crazy dreams, bro.
Right.
I'm staying on this wave.
It'll do that.
Is that true? Did you find that? Like, where'd you find that at?
I used to have friends who they were like, dude, you need to try B12. I've been like lucid dreaming and stuff. And they researched it and they were saying like B12 makes you have vivid dreams. It helps you like lucid dream.
Huh. Because my dad takes B12 and he doesn't drink energy drinks or coffee or anything like that. For energy, he takes like B12.
Yeah, I take those like chewy vitamins things. There's a B12 in it.
The multivitamin?
Yeah.
Men's multivitamins?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about dreams and aspirations, man. Let's transition from dreams to dreams. What are your drolls? What are your goals?
My drolls?
What are
my goals?
Your dream goals, bro. Your drolls.
Dream goals.
What are your short term? What are your long term?
Put me on the spot, man.
What's your short term? What do you want by the end of...
You gotta give me a time frame.
Not the end of this year because it's almost the end of this year, but what do you want in 2022?
2022.
What's your goal?
I kind of want to try to buy a house if possible, but it's really like slim chances.
It's not slim chances, bro.
Like I think by 2023 at least I'll buy a house.
Yeah.
But 2022 is like a push.
Okay.
But that's like one of my short-term goals.
Short-term goal? What's your next...
But my long-term goal is like, I'll say like 15 years from now.
Yeah, or 20 years. I don't know. In your 50s or 40s.
I want to live not in Indiana. Someplace that I want to be, like a different state. Maybe Florida, Arizona, or Texas. Like a cool, trendy city.
Yeah.
And then...
trendy cities are risky, though. You get too many young people, man. Too many young people doing dumb stuff.
It depends, like, if you're in the suburbs or the city, but...
Not that, like, I'm, like, dumb for saying that. I'm, like, yeah, like, too many young people. I'm, like, I am the young person. But, like, there's, like... I mean, we'll get into this because it was another question. And the question was, like, millennials versus Gen Z.
You just completely switched topics too fast.
Yeah, dude. It doesn't matter.
You didn't even tell your dreams and aspirations.
Well, we'll get back to that. Anyways. All right. So that's your long-term goal then?
Yeah.
What is your long-term goal?
Well, I want to live out somewhere around, like somewhere different.
Okay.
I want to have a nice house. By that I mean like.
So are you gonna buy a nice house?
I mean no. Well, that's
no.
That's not like my nice house that I'm gonna buy.
Yeah, it's like your first house.
Yeah, it's not gonna be anything special. But
fair enough.
In the long term, I want a nice house, cars that I've always wanted since I was a kid.
Lamborghinis, Ferraris,
Bugatti.
I'm kidding. You're dumb as fuck. Like the most expensive out of everything.
No, I don't really care if I have a supercar or not, but I want like a nice car at least. If I have a supercar, then cool. But
I feel like if
I have the cars that I want, but then like a supercar would be a bonus.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be too greedy with the cars. Even though like when you say like too greedy, like I feel like you're almost holding yourself back.
Yeah,
but like
it's harder to reach. Too.
It's if you harder to reach
like
get
the stuff that's like easier to get.
Yeah.
And then you work up to the bigger stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to have a family.
You're like getting sincere.
I want to have a wife.
Family.
You're out there somewhere watching, hopefully.
It's like maybe she is.
She sees this in like 15 years.
She does, and she's like, "Wow."
She's like, "Wow, you looked good when you were 15." I said it like I'm 15.
I didn't know you were 15.
No, I'm 21.
All right, so my goals, short-term goal, would also be to buy a house. But on top of that...
Buy when?
Build up my trading base for trading.
For what, like stock market?
Stock market options and covered calls.
Well, yeah, I want crypto too in my short term.
You can't just go adding shit on, man.
I mean, if we're going to try to flex the stock market here.
You said, you were like, well, I want crypto to mine. And now I'd say something else, you're like, well, I fucking want that. Like, I want that too then. What the hell? All right. So that's my short term is to build up in like the next year is to build up my trading base decent enough so that I almost don't have to work a job and I could just trade.
Yeah, that's possible.
But it all comes with consistency, man. And then the house would be a good investment because I wouldn't have to pay for rent. And then long term, it's similar to your goals.
Why wouldn't you have to pay for rent? You have to pay your mortgage.
Because my goal is to buy a house, fix it, flip it. Either flip it.
You're not going to live there?
Or, no, I'll live there while I'm fixing it up.
And then you're just going to buy another house.
That's the goal. And then either rent out the one that I fixed up or sell it. Depending on like, I might rent it because I'm young, so like I don't really care about like fixing things, stuff like that, like being a landlord.
Yeah.
But like when I get older, like I don't want to have to deal with that. You know.
Yeah.
But if I don't have anything to do, like I don't see what's wrong with being a landlord. Because I'm
It's
handy.
just a lot of stress.
Yeah, but I can fix stuff as long as I don't have like 30 properties.
You don't know any electrical, plumbing.
I can't do electrical. I can just outsource that, but I can do drywall. I could do flooring. I could do...
That's like basic stuff, though.
Yeah, but if not, I could just outsource other stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot, trust.
I can just outsource the plumbing or the electricing. The electricing. I can outsource the electrical to...
Nah.
Yeah, you're right. That would be a bad idea. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. And this is Millennials versus Gen Z.
So for those who don't know, if you were born between 1997
Is that Gen Z?
and 2013?
2012.
2012.
Is
That's Gen Z.
Yeah.
Millennial is like before 1997, so.
But it's like the 20-year span or something like that. So millennials are like... I don't really know much versus like millennial versus Gen Z. All I know is like Gen Z is like a lot more acclimated to like social media and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's like a huge difference. Gen Z's like all these kids have iPads and they're like TikTok and Fortnite and
yeah. And then you have millennials that
even
grew
though
up
when I
on,
feel like we were a kid, it was like
I feel like we
didn't have all that stuff.
Wait, no.
It was like
To a certain
Cartoon Network
extent.
for entertainment.
But the thing was like when we were kids, Brock was born. Can I tell him when you were born?
Like my dad or something. Brock was born.
Do you care? Do you care if I tell him when you were born?
I was born in 2000.
Okay, and I was born in 1999. So like similar years, but we're like growing up in like the same
Time era.
Yeah, so like the iPad came out when me and Brock were in like middle school.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Middle school.
I think we were probably like
grade
10 or
or
11
something.
or something.
Yeah. So that's like when, and then the iPod came out before that.
And there
so
was
like,
no social media. Or there's Facebook.
but Facebook
But that was all on the computer, and it was very old.
I remember I used to like message this girl.
Dude.
What?
Let's hear
I
it.
used to message this girl on Facebook, and I didn't have a computer at my house, so I went over to Cameron's house down the street, and I would go message this girl on his laptop, and I'd sign into my Facebook and like message her and be like, "What's up? I'm back." Or some shit.
You're sorry for the long delay.
I'm serious, bro, but I didn't have a computer. I didn't have anything. I would like message her on Facebook.
Dude, if you go on my mom's account on Facebook, it said she joined in 2008.
That's fucking
She's like an OG.
Insane. When did
Literally an
Facebook
OG.
start? When did Facebook
It was
start?
like 2006 when it was like mainstream.
Facebook, I feel like...
I think he started building it in 2004, and that's when it launched.
Do you think Facebook has kind of faded off?
No.
I feel like Facebook is kind of...
No.
You don't think so?
Anyone who's older than like 25, they don't use Instagram.
Okay, yeah, but
TikTok.
what about the next generation?
They have over 6 billion users.
Yeah, but how many of those users are active?
A
Is the
lot.
question. How many? Because I'm on there, I'm not active. I know a lot of people who are on there who aren't active at all.
Yeah, I'm not active. I just
Exactly. So like,
but that's
our generation,
that's our time. Like that's like
yeah.
That's like
It's like our parents. Our
That's like-
parents are like the ones who use Facebook more.
yeah, it's like 16 to 25.
Heavily.
I'd say just don't use Facebook. But I know a lot of people who use Facebook too.
But the thing is, Facebook is connected with Instagram now, isn't
They
it?
bought it. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I think Facebook probably did that so that they wouldn't. So like when
so they don't lose competition.
Yeah, and then so the generation that like the older generation that uses Facebook like dies off or whatever, like eventually, then like they still have Instagram.
You know what's messed
and that's
up?
our generation.
All the people who died but still have Facebook accounts.
It's like messed up.
It's weird.
Did they delete that? They go through and
No.
delete some of that stuff,
No.
don't they?
No.
Don't they delete some inactive Instagram accounts and stuff like that though? I thought they did. Okay, never mind. If you're out there, say what's up to my dead Instagram. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So we got another one. Life growing up. We kind of just talked about that. Life growing up, technology, things like that. But I feel like we were way more outdoor kids than
Oh yeah, we were always outside.
a lot of these kids nowadays. I swear to God, they're not outside, and it's because of social media and it's because of technology.
Whenever you're a kid and you're outside, you just find something to do.
Bro.
Like if there's nothing to
Easily.
do, you just find something. You just make something up.
Like the woods. We went to some woods behind our neighborhood and just would like fuck around.
Yeah, I remember we would like ramp bikes and stuff, and like
we go in the woods and we would cuss. And it was crazy, bro.
I remember when I said my first cuss word out in the back of the woods. I was like, bro. And I said some word I don't even remember what it was.
You were like, shit. And I was like, holy.
I was like, bro, you're an asshole.
I was like, bro. I was like, that fucking hurt, man. That was clowning, bro. That's like when we like everything was like.
That's like when life changed.
I know.
That's like when we went from being kids to like teens.
That's messed up.
Not teens, but
it's crazy how when we grow up, like everything just becomes like numb. Like being depressed. I'm like men's mental health. Nah, like as we get older, it's kind of like everything just kind of like
it's because there's not a first time anymore.
I know.
Like you've already done most things.
There are no first times. It's just
and most of the first times that you try to experience, you gotta have money for.
Exactly. Damn. That's why kids are so happy, and that's why we're like.
They also like don't have any worries. They're always in the moment.
Yeah, I know. Damn, dude. I want to go back to being a kid. It's just depressing. But how do you keep moving from that though?
Like I said, you gotta try to keep experiencing first things, like traveling to a new state or country.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Like if we went on like a random road trip, like that would be kind of dope.
Yeah,
that'd be new.
Like I don't know, go skydiving. Go mountain biking.
Yeah.
Skiing.
And that's
surfing,
like similar. That's similar to like our first
golfing.
time saying like the F word.
Exactly, but
we're like fuck, and then we felt like this adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
And then we would go into the woods and it would become this normal thing. And we'd be like, "What's up, fuckhead?" And it'd become like normal, and then we'd be like, "All right, this isn't special anymore." So we started shooting each other with airsoft guns.
Yeah, it just kept escalating.
Exactly.
And then eventually, this is a funny story. Eventually, we just started like roaming the streets of the city.
Oh, yeah, we did. Eventually, me and Brock used to camp in the woods behind my house.
Yeah, the woods we were just talking about.
And so it's just a little wooded area. It's not like a huge like forest. It's like just a little wooded area.
Yeah, it's probably like 2 acres.
Yeah, like not even. Like, and we would go back there. We'd pitch a tent, and we'd tell my mom we were sleeping, like going camping, and then we would like sneak out and like take the bikes out of my garage, and we go ride on this main road. And we go ride on the main road, and we like take pictures when there were no cars on the road.
Yeah.
We think
we'd be on
crazy.
like major highways and like
like where like it's like super busy. Like,
and we were like 12 or 13.
I know we explored. I feel like a lot of kids like didn't do.
We
that.
had like a different lifestyle. I feel like
we were like rebels.
We did a lot more like intense
rebellious
stuff as kids than most people do.
I know.
It's kind of savage.
But then we like slowed down because as we get older, we realize like the consequences of like actions.
Yeah.
And then it's just becomes.
And then now we're like, wow, we get arrested.
Plus, it's like not even as fun anymore. Like the idea of going out because there is no restriction there. You know what I mean?
And then it escalated to the driving and then
there's no restriction there though. It's not like I have to tell my mom. I'm like, Mom, we're gonna go sleep in the woods, but we're really not. Like that was like part of the rush.
Yeah, it was like adrenaline, like and getting caught.
Yeah, and we were like on our bikes and out at like 3 a.m. We're like, this is crazy. We thought we were like wild, but it was like that was crazy at the time. But now it's just like, bro, like why would I do that?
Jeez, but the apartment,
yeah,
the pool,
yeah,
that was crazy.
Man.
That's a long story, man.
That was disgusting.
Yeah,
we know some kid who came with us, and he.
Don't even say this. Just don't even tell the story.
I have to tell.
No, don't.
Bro, I'm not gonna mention any names.
Don't say it.
This guy shit in a pool, and it was like, and it popped up on the water, and it was like. It was floating, and then
wait. I have a different start of the story. That's not what I remember.
Didn't you shit in it?
No, I did not do that.
Then who wiped
Bro,
who wiped their ass? No, it wasn't.
That was you.
No, it wasn't. Who
you
wiped
took the lifeguard thing?
No, that was you.
Swear to God, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't me.
That was fucking Johnson.
Ah, no,
it was Johnson.
Bro, it was you.
I didn't poop in the pool, bro. On God.
No, you pooped
no,
in the
Johnson
corner.
did something else in
you
the pool,
pooped
bro.
in the corner, like by one of the pool chairs, and took the lifeguard straps and were like wiping your butt with it.
That wasn't me, bro. I swear to God, that wasn't me.
All right, next topic. This is
no, we're not.
Too intense.
Next topic. We're not wiping our asses with fucking lifeguard straps anymore. God dang, dude. All right, here's the next topic. Street racing.
Street racing?
I don't know who this kid is, but or guy.
What's his name? Johnson and
I
Johnson.
can't shout him out. I can't shout
Johnson
him out.
and Johnson.
I don't know his name. No, it's in street racing though. Like, what do you think about street racing? I don't think I've ever.
I like street racing.
We used to fuck around and do street racing downtown.
I mean,
but other than that, that was like younger though. Like,
it's just too hard to do now.
It's too risky.
Yeah, there's too many cops on the streets. I mean, go to the drag strip if you're gonna street race.
Yeah, but the thing is, you gotta have money to street race. Like drag strip wise, you can't just like on the street.
Yeah, you can. You can have a regular car and go to the drag strip.
Yeah, but it's not gonna. It's not gonna win.
It doesn't matter. You're doing it to see how fast your car can go.
Whatever.
You don't have to race people either.
Yeah, but like, what's the point? Like, it's more fun. The fun part is going
so you
fast.
don't get arrested.
Nah, dude. Because that doesn't
reckless
make it fun.
Driving
Doesn't make it fun.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if
you're driving if you have like
an
8-second car, you're not going on the.
Oh yeah, but we don't have money for 8-second cars, so.
That's the first time we got to experience.
We had 10-second cars, bro.
Not even.
So, let's go on to the next one. Street racing. That was like, we kind of did that when we were like younger.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's kind of risky. And I know some dude like died driving his motorcycle.
It's dangerous.
He got like smacked clean. So I don't really want to do that. So Drew asked this one. He said, things you wish you knew as a freshman versus things you know now. I mean,
how long was that? 4 years ago?
Yeah. Like Brock didn't go to college, but he could still say like
from like that time frame to now.
From that time frame to now, yeah. So like, because I'm not gonna apply any of it to school anyways, because it's like, oh, I went to class, like,
yeah.
What was the difference? It's like the same thing in high school. Like, what was the thing I knew as a freshman in high school versus a freshman or a senior in high school?
I wouldn't change anything, but one thing I would change is investing more of my cash.
Yeah, definitely. And
that's like when a lot of the markets were lower too.
They were.
So if you were holding from then to now, it'd be like insanely.
Especially the crypto markets. Exactly. Especially the crypto markets.
Bitcoin was like $3,000 when he was a freshman.
Yeah, and now it's like $60K.
Yeah,
that's literally insane.
I think Ethereum was like $1.
What's something that you like learned socially from like that period till now?
I actually learned a lot because we used to have all those parties and
I
don't know, just hang out with a lot of people. Honestly, more than I did when I was in high school. I made a lot more friends.
Yeah, but you also get to learn like who's your actual friend.
Yeah, you learn like more about yourself and like who you are by who you hang out with.
Yeah, and like who other people are, and like if you want them around,
right?
If people are really gonna be there and shit.
Yeah,
some people are there like.
There's a lot of.
We had like different phases because Brock would come over to my house like every weekend. So like during the weekday, like count all that out because pretty much all I did was like go to school.
Yeah, and then I worked.
I like make some YouTube videos about I'd go to school, come
and then
home.
I used to like
whatever. Like the week was like boring, right? But then every weekend we had like parties and Brock would come over and like there'd be tons of people over. But like there would always be like groups of people. So there'd be like phases of people that we would hang out with. So first it was like this group of people. And the next thing you know, like they had something better going on because they went from like their freshman year to their sophomore year. So then they like hung out with other people instead.
Right.
Even though they would hang out with us. And then so more people would like different people that we met would come in and we hang out with them. And then like each year or like every 6 months, there would be like more like different people.
It'd be less too.
It would be less and less people and they'd be different people. So it's like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, even like my house, I used to have a lot of people come over, but like each year,
I know
it just started to like fade away.
It was like less and less. Yeah. And it's weird. It's crazy because like the people who like still came over were like, they're like the real ones.
It's like OG.
I know. And then
then it gets like kind of boring.
Yeah, because there would be some people who would come over to party and they'd be like, "Yo, like where's the party at?" And I'd be like, "Dude, we're all hanging out. We're all having fun."
And they're like, "Oh man, what the heck?"
I know. They're like,
they
"What
get
the
upset
fuck?"
that there's like not a rager.
Yeah, because they're like they'll like measure their like fun on like stats. Is this thing still recording?
Yeah, okay. I can see the screen.
Yeah, so they like measure their stuff on like stats and I don't know, man. There's different people in this world. And the more you live life, this is what I've learned. The more that you live life, the more you filter out to get to the good ones. It's like picking up a scoop of dirt, putting it in a gold filter thing.
Yeah, it's like mining for gold.
Out. Yeah. You keep going, and you can hang out with a million people, right? But there's only going to be a few left there at the end of the day.
I like it.
So,
I like it.
I think that's a clip. I think it's a clip right there. That was nice.
Clip it, man.
So, yeah, that's kind of that's what I learned. I don't know. Did you learn anything else from that? No, just kind of like how people are. And I mean, we learned other things too, like drinking wise. Because before college, dude, I didn't drink at all. And I kind of went all in. I went balls to the wall.
I feel like that's common, though.
Yeah.
That's what everybody does.
No, some people drank in high school and went crazy in high school.
Yeah, I was never one of those people who drank in high school. I drank one time.
I feel like the people who drank in high school and went crazy usually peaked in high school.
Yeah.
And then they were kind of I'm going and doing this after high school, and then they didn't.
It's so unhealthy really that I think about it too. Like you're 17, getting drunk.
Yeah,
it's like
because alcohol is legit poison.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's why you can die from it.
Yeah, but hey, man, it's part of this.
I mean, it's still unhealthy now. But
it's fun to do. I like drinking.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't see anything wrong with it, but
I do.
Oh, I see stuff wrong with it, but I don't see anything wrong with it in moderation.
Yeah, moderation's key.
Put it that way. All right. So Doc asked, how many fourth graders do you think you could take on in a fight? Okay, this
is actually kind of a deep topic.
Can we get some parameters? This is deep as fuck right now, dude. We get some parameters here. Do we get any weapons? That's my question.
No, we don't get weapons.
No weapons?
They don't have weapons either.
What's the size of a fourth grader?
Does it say how many we can take?
What do you mean, how many we can take?
Like how many we can beat up by ourselves.
It says, how many fourth graders do you think you could take on in a fight?
Oh, wow. That's jail time.
That is jail time. I don't know why the fuck he asked that question.
But listen, if they weren't human.
If they weren't human being, what?
I don't know.
What does that have to do with it?
So you don't go to jail.
Oh, okay, yeah. But how many people, jail excluded. Let's just say say you're in a room, a blank room, a white room, boxed in, and a bunch of fourth graders are coming at you. How many can you beat up?
Probably
First of all, how many fourth graders?
I mean,
how big are fourth graders?
You can knock one out with one hit.
How big are fourth graders? What are they, 10 years old? 9?
No, not even. They're 9.
They're 9.
They're 10.
They're 8 or 9.
I mean, listen, you can hit one, knocked out.
They're 8.
As they keep coming, you're just KO.
Yeah, but that is true. But some young kids.
And then you can just kick him in the face like that.
Some young kids get mean. You just kick him in the face like this.
Literally.
It's kind of messed up. So no weapons. Honestly,
I think it could be I'd probably say
at once though. Is it at once or is it in a line?
If it's at once,
do you think you could take on in a fight?
I'd probably say
if it's at once,
I'd say 8.
If it's at once, I think I could take up to 10. Yeah, I think I could take up to 10. Because I don't think they're not that strong.
Because if you have 5 people on your back and you're trying to face the 5 people in the front,
but how much damage can they really do? They're fourth graders.
I don't know. That's if they're 100 pounds each, it's 800 pounds on you.
It's messed up. So I think if it's all at once, I think I could take 10 fourth graders.
Yeah, 8, 10, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I could take. I don't know, man. That's kind of scary to think about. Imagine getting killed. But what's their motive?
Some fourth graders just kill you.
That's another It doesn't
have anything to do with it.
Yeah, it is.
The motive, they're just fighting you.
Yeah, but are they fighting you? Are they being aggressive or are they play fighting you? Because if it's fourth grader,
they're fighting you.
They're
trying to hurt you.
Yeah, but they're probably joking. They don't know they're gonna get knocked the fuck out.
All right.
So, I would say 10. Frosted pussy, you can only take 8.
Yeah, I'm weak, man.
You can only take 8.
I can't take 10.
So maybe we'll make a video. Maybe we'll go into a local elementary school.
We'll just go to the play. We'll just show up at the playground.
Show up at the playground and start
with a boxing
them.
ring.
Huh? You want some of this, bro? We give them all gloves. We're
yeah.
We messed up. What time is it? 29.
Floyd Mayweather's son is at that school.
Can we talk about a topic real quick?
What?
What's up with this Astroworld shit?
Astroworld?
What's going on with
the
this?
festival?
Yeah, what happened to that?
Because some very sad stuff happened.
Brock started telling me about this, and then it started popping up all over my social media because our fucking phones are listening to us all the time.
I don't know that much about it, but I know the basics. So, like, Astroworld Festival was, like, Travis Scott's little music festival, I guess.
Yeah.
And there were so many people there that people were getting, like, stampede trampled. 12 people died.
That's
at least that they know now.
Bro.
And I guess some guy was, like, handing out, like, laced pills or something. This is what I heard. And then some people had cardiac arrest. And there were so many people you couldn't breathe and people were passing out.
That's messed up, dude.
And no one knew. Like, they just didn't care. They just saw, like, bodies on the ground and just, like...
It's crazy how they don't have paramedics. Where are the paramedics?
Dude, there's too many people.
There's got to be.
You can't even leave the
paramedics
concert because there's
though.
like 5,000 people behind you.
How do you, bro? They need to like regulate that shit.
Yeah, it's
they need
terrible.
to regulate that shit. They need to do something about it.
Yeah.
Before they go and like have another concert. All I saw was a video of some kids.
I think there should be like a gate in between each row.
I saw a video of a gate, and as soon as they didn't even get the gate open, the gate fell down on people.
Pull up the clip,
and they drove over. They ran over them. I don't have it because I didn't like the video, but I can try to pull it up. We'll pull it up right here. All right, so you just watched the video.
It looked like Black Ops Zombies,
dude. Not today. Not today, baby.
Dang, bro.
We made it 30 minutes. Yo.
Dang, it's already been 30 minutes. Holy cow.
All I know is you guys just watched that video, so you didn't actually... You guys saw that video. You said it was like Black Ops Zombies.
Yeah, dude. It's like a horde of zombies just flowing through.
It's messed up.
No morals at all.
I don't understand. People get like that. It's crazy how people get when they're in like groups. You know what I mean? When people are
it's
all
like sheep mentality.
Yeah, and like when Donald Trump used to speak to people, and he'd get them all rallied up. And then when he got like a bunch of people, I'm not trying to get like political here. Everybody chill the fuck out, okay? But when when like these people like rioted the Capitol building and went in, like they all collectively like went in and they were like, yo, it's crazy what people can do when they combine together and they like are a force to be fucking reckoned with, bro. That shit's crazy. Like if there's one dude outside your door and he was banging on your door, he's like, yo, let me in. You'd be like, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are you doing? But if there was a mob of like 100 people, bro, you'd be fucked.
Unless you had like an LMG, dude.
You'd have to have something.
You can't protect yourself.
That shit's crazy. I don't know, but people are scary.
Yeah.
That's all I know. People are really fucking scary.
Yeah, I don't understand how some people can do bad things and then not feel any emotion about it.
No, if everyone is running, first of all, if I'm running and I fucking step on a dude's face, or his back or some shit, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, this is kind of some uneven ground." Or I'm not even gonna
step on him. I'm gonna try to dodge him.
But sometimes
you're gonna try to help him.
Sometimes you're so crowded. Yeah, but you can't stop.
You can't even stop because you're getting
nobody
pushed
gives
in.
a fuck. So it doesn't even matter if like one person cares.
And then no one knows because they're on the ground. There's so many people you can't even see them on the ground.
I know.
To like save them.
Shit's crazy, bro. Like,
I'm not going to any more concerts now. So
rest in peace to those. Rest in peace to those people. Like,
yeah, rest in peace.
What do you say?
Send prayers to the friends and family.
Yeah, prayers to the friends and family.
Screw Travis and screw Drake for not.
Dude.
Wow.
I'm literally done, dude.
It's dead, isn't it? Is it dead?
No, it's overheating, bro. It has to be overheating.
It's because that light probably freaking makes it hot.
Yeah, so whatever. I think we're gonna wrap up the podcast. So basically just
it's on. Okay. It's on.
Just be careful when you go to concerts and stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Be mindful of other fucking people, man.
Right.
And like, I feel like Travis Scott and Drake should like say something.
Yeah, screw them, dude.
I feel like that they have a huge fucking platform. They should say
12
something.
people die at your festival and you don't even say anything.
I think, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous, but
I saw this one comment. It was very bad. I can't say it. It's like really, it's a joke about the thing.
Then why'd you bring it up?
Cut
All right. What is it? What is it then?
It said,
I saw that too. It's kind of fucked up.
That's
yeah, but bro, there's dark humor all over the internet.
Yeah.
I'll cut that part out, though. You guys didn't hear that, but you can probably find it online somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to be the podcast for today, guys. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the fucking bell for more videos, bro.
Please, man.
What are you doing with your life?
Share it, actually. Share the video. Send it to your mom, your dad, your sister.
Send it to your family. You want them to hear this. Gosh, your uncle's dog's neighbor's sister?
They're going to learn some quality value.
I'm serious.
From listening to this stuff.
We're providing value here.
Yeah. So,
all right, that's going to be it, guys. We're going to wrap up the podcast.
I'm going to say peace.
See you guys.